Good morning, my friend. I hope you're doing well. It's early in the morning on 30 January 2022. It's about 6 o'clock, dark outside. And I just have a quiet time thought this morning. I was reading in Zechariah. Zechariah 4:10 says this: "Do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin, to see the plumb line in Zerubbabel's hand." He's talking about the wall project that was rebuilding the wall around the city. And it's a daunting task. It's a huge amount of work that needs to be done. And it was discouraging to them to even think about getting started. And God's saying, hey, you don't have to do the whole thing today. You don't have to eat this whole elephant. You don't have to get this whole thing done. It's not overwhelming. Just pick the hammer up, pick up the plumb line, and get after it. I love small beginnings. I love to see the work begin. And I was just thinking about that in the context of here we are at the end of January, and of course, we know that most New Year's resolutions fail within the first 2 weeks. We know that many people are trying to shake things off and restart and reset and reframe, and they find themselves frustrated. And people are, getting things underway, and they feel like it's a daunting task to get something changed or make their life what they need it to be. And they feel frustrated and they want to give up. And God would say here, don't give up. Even if January hasn't been all that you thought it would be, even if you've tried and failed or started and stopped, and your progress is in little fits and starts, just pick the hammer up. Just get the slide rule out again. Just give it a shot and get after it, because God rejoices when we start. When we start today, He loves it. There's an old bluegrass song called "Working on a Building." Bill Monroe and the Bluegrass Boys popularized it, but it was a spiritual before that. I have no idea who wrote it, but Patty Loveless did a version on "Working on a Building," and it's just this idea that our life is about building something for God. It's this idea of not, we're saved by grace, but our works, the things that we do with our lives, tell a story, and they build something. They build something that's helpful to the kingdom and help other people to see God more clearly, and we leave behind a legacy of the things that we've done, right? So the idea is just work on a building, like pick up the hammer and get after it. It's okay. The Lord rejoices to see the work begin. Do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin, to see the plumb line in Zerubbabel's hand, Zechariah 4:10. He doesn't say, I'm only going to be happy if you get this thing done perfectly by the end of the month. He just says, I just want to see you start. I just want to see you start today. Friend, I'm praying for you. I love you. wlee1md.com/prayer, wlee1md.com/newsletter. I'm about to sit down and write the newsletter for today, so you'll be getting that soon if you're connected. And if you're not, go sign up for it. It's a great weekly conversation that we have with people all over the world. wlee1md.com/newsletter. I'm going to spend some time in prayer and worship now. I think you should too. It's Sunday. Hope you see you at church later on today. And I hope that you have some time to reflect and think about this. But I just wanted to give you this thought for today. Don't beat yourself up if you're having trouble getting started, because God loves when you just start. He loves the small beginnings. Do not despise the small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin, to see the plumb line in Zerubbabel's hand. Here's Patty Loveless with "Working on a Building," and all you have to do, my friend, is start today.
I'm working on a building. I'm working on a building. I'm working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord. I tell you what I'd do, I'd keep on preaching and I'd work on a building too. I'm working on a building, I'm working on a building, I'm working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building.